Hey everyone, and welcome to the Utpat Sisters. My name is Nishka, and for today's video, I'm going to basically be discussing how to deal with period cramping when you're staying in a dorm. So I'm actually a full-time college student right now, so I don't live at home anymore with my parents. I live here in the dorm, and I feel like living in the dorm has taught me a lot about how to adapt to different situations when I'm on my period, because for one thing, the bathroom is communal and it's not like right next to our dorm. We have to if we need to use the bathroom or just go there, we have to actually leave this room and go all the way down to the hallway. And because we share it with other people, we can't really leave stuff in the bathroom. So I can't just leave a box of unused pads or unused tampons and then just or pain relievers and just leave it in there for when I get my period. I have to physically bring them from this room all the way down there when I get my period. So that's been a very interesting experience, but I feel like it's just taught me how to stay ahead and keep track of when my period is coming next. So then at least obviously it's not an exact science, but at least then I'm a little more prepared for when it does come. And then if I know that it's gonna come within the next 1 to 2 days, I'll just stick a pad on or something, and then just so that I'm more prepared when it actually comes. So focusing in on how to deal with the period cramping in the dorm. For me, I've just always had really bad period cramps. That's just how it's always been since I first got my period years ago. And at home, I obviously have my parents and my sister who can help take care of me or get me anything I need. But here, because I don't live at home anymore, I've had to adapt and learn to rely on others a little bit more. So I mentioned before, but I stay with a roommate, and we've passed all formalities. There's no walls between us. So I've come to trust her a lot, and I told her from the beginning that I do get really bad period cramps, so in case anything happens, this is why. She totally understood from the beginning, and she actually helped me a lot last semester and this semester too with my period cramps. So for example, last semester there was an incident where I got my period and I got really bad cramps. And normally I try to take preventative measures by taking a pain reliever before I get it, because my period is pretty regular, so normally I'm able to predict when it's gonna come or not. But obviously you can't predict it all the time, and things happen, and it came and I wasn't prepared. And so I called my mom, but and she was super sympathetic, but what is she supposed to do from all the way back home? She can't physically do anything for me. But my roommate was here, and she was really kind, and she took care of me, and she got me a coffee and a water pack, and she just sat with me, and I really appreciated it. So I feel what I've taken away from having my period in the dorm, and just especially cramping in the dorm, and how to cope with that, is that it's okay to ask other people for help. I feel college equals independence for a lot of people. It does for me too, but sometimes though you have to learn how to rely on other people and ask them for help and learn to trust them. For me, I have a really good relationship with my roommate, so it worked out like that, but I know that's not the same for a lot of other people, and that's totally fine. I could have asked any of my other friends here to help me in that situation I explained before, and they would have came too. It's just my roommate happened to be in the room at the time, so I asked her for help. But I feel when you don't live at home, you have to learn how to adapt to different situations, and just like I said before, learn that it's okay to ask people for help when you need it. They'll be more than willing to give it too, which is always nice. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends and families. Hit that subscribe button and press the bell notification to get notified on all of our videos. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or feedback for us, please leave them in the comments below and we'll be sure to check them out. Bye!